Daniel Kwan here with Brandon and Tim. We're going on a science expedition to Chile. We're going to learn about the ecosystem and how it affects Chile.
Oh my God, are we crashing? No! Oh my God!
What happened?
Oh my God! Ow!
Where are we?
We got a plane crash. I think it was an engine failure.
Oh my God,
my God.
that's horrible.
Dude, where the heck are we?
Oh, there's a map right there.
Let me check. Check it out, dude. What does it say, Tim?
It says that we're in the Atacama Desert.
I've heard that's a coastal desert. That's in Chile, right?
Yeah.
Tim and Brandon have scavenged 5 things from the plane crash. What have you guys found?
So we found this lighter. We're gonna use it to create a fire so we can keep warm at night, and also we could cook food that we find. Next we have a tarp. We're gonna use it for making our shelter as a roof, also distilling salt water from the ocean.
Okay, we found some more things. We found a hatchet in the plane because we could use it for hunting and chopping the fish. We also found a map, which is pretty useful. Let me see what's inside. It says the climate is mostly warm in the daytime, but not too hot because we're near the coast, and it's pretty cold at nighttime. So we're gonna have to build a shelter quickly before nightfall. We also found a gallon of water in the plane, which is pretty useful, but we're gonna have to ration it so we can survive longer.
So here is Tim and Daniel trying to build a shelter from the sticks they found from the rare trees out here.
So as you can see, we've finally finished our masterpiece. This is our shelter. We have used tarp as the covering, and we have cut down some rare tree branches from using our hatchet. These are some of the twigs we found from trees. We had to look long and hard because the trees were very hard to find.
Very scarce.
Yeah, very scarce. Tim, tell us about the climate and environment.
Okay, so we had to build this shelter because of the different climates in the Atacama Desert. So in the daytime it gets pretty warm, but it's not too hot. So because we're near the coast, the temperature in the nighttime is pretty cold, around like 40 degrees, 45 degrees in the nighttime. So that's why we had to build this shelter so we could keep ourselves warm. And we use a tarp from the plane so we could keep ourselves insulated. Okay, here we are with Brandon, who's gonna explain to us how we get our food.
So how we're gonna get our main food supply is we're gonna get a lot of rocks, and then we're gonna make a semicircle on the shore of the beach. And this part's the beach, and this is the water. So this semicircle, you have to open up the top so fishes are able to swim in. And when a fish swims in, you close off the opening, so the fish is stuck inside of our semicircle. After it's stuck, get your hatchet, and you can try to kill it, or you can grab it. This may take some time, but the fish will eventually stop swimming, and it's going to be easier to catch. So the way we're going to get fresh water is from the precipitation. So what we're going to do is set up a tarp and make an indent in the middle, so it's kind of like a bowl, and it'll catch the water that rains on it. So 3 abiotic factors that are in our environment is 1, the ocean, 2, the stones we find in our environment, and the last one is the rain we get from the clouds.
Okay, so now we're going to be starting to pick up some sticks for our fire. Okay, so now that we got our sticks, we're going to build a fire so we could keep warm and fend off the animals if we need to.
So after we catch the fish, lizards and other prey we might find out in the Atacama. We'll cook them on this fire. We'll also cut down some cacti we find because cactuses have water inside of them.
And what are we gonna use to cut down the cacti?
We'll use a hatchet to cut down the cacti, such as this one right here.
This fire helps us protect us from animals as well, because if the animals usually don't like going toward the bright fire, so it helps us. It protects us from the animals, and it also helps us with cooking, so it can help us with food and protection. Okay, so in the Atacama Desert, the coyote is actually the top predator of the desert. So we're not planning to kill it or try to eat it for food. We're just trying to stay away from it. So, like I said, we use the fire as protection, so it could stay away from us. We're gonna just try to avoid it as much as possible.
Hopefully we'll survive another day.
Okay, good night, everyone.